What the fuck is good? This is the Checks Notes 246th episode of the BnB Pod.
True.
Fact check it. I'm Bert, and with me is Burger. Say hi to the lovely folks.
Hi.
Oh. Man, it's just another day, you know what I'm saying? Shit. What, do you got anything, fuck, I don't know how to fucking do this shit. Fuck.
Missed all of you guys. Thank you for tuning in to this EP of the Bert and Burger podcast. What do you got for us today, Bert?
Just so much fun. Oodles and oodles of noodles. Just a whole bunch of fun stuff. I mean, I saw some dumbass clip somewhere and it got me all like geeked. I don't know what, like, it must be like some sort of autistic tick or something where it's like, I thought it was such a insane thing. It's like, I get all excited and I don't want to call hyper focused, but like I get excited and focused on like one thing. And I'm like, damn, I want to like do this. And like, it'll be so cool to like look into this topic and it'll just be so fun. Not necessarily.
Sounds great for a podcast.
Yeah, it does. It really does. But it's not with that in mind. It's just kind of like, oh, that's a thing that piques my interest. And then, but whatever, I won't talk about, I'm not going to spoil it yet, but the specific thing, I don't remember if I saw a TikTok. It must have been a TikTok or something, or some reel or something about Ronald Reagan and how he was a cool fellow.
He's got a new movie.
A new movie?
Yep. A movie came out about him recently.
Huh. Is he alive?
Nope.
He died a long time ago. Wow.
Yes.
He died when I was 6.
Mm-hmm.
20
He's been
years
gone
ago.
For a minute.
Wow. Oh my God, he was born 1911, boy. He looks great.
So you gonna get to it?
But yeah,
what are we doing here?
It was
I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even planning on making this a title. I was just looking at my notes and I have it in here. It's another one of those dumbass things where I just throw it in my note page. I'm like, Ronald Reagan, and just hoping that I look up videos or something about it. And so I did. He's quite the fella. Pretty funny. He's a bit of a smartass. He is. He would have loved BnB, that's for sure. Born 20 years too early or died 20 years too early or something. I don't know, but boy. Or maybe 17. I don't know. We've been around for a while. So
one of the worst starts of all time to a podcast.
Oh no, it's great. Listen, I'm gonna.
So where are we going with it?
It was a school, you know. He's a whatever for those you don't know.
Do you care to go into detail, or are you just gonna talk about how fucking cool he was?
Yeah, no. I mean, I was geeked. I was gonna like make this guy part of my personality. Like it was. I had it all written out. I was so ready.
Pretty sure he was like the Trump of his time.
Yeah. Okay. He had some fun personality. A lot of the thing that I saw was like
he was a famous Hollywood actor before.
Really? Oh no shit.
Like Trump. Trump wasn't like famous Hollywood actor, but he's been in a bunch of
media
movies.
Or whatever. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, no, I guess I didn't read that about. I mean, I didn't really read into anything. I just kind of looked up some highlight videos of.
So you wanted to start
funny stories.
This entire show?
No, I didn't.
Tonight,
you put me on my heels.
Based off of this guy here, and then all you were saying is I didn't look into it at all. Really, no. I don't know too much about him. I wanted to make him a part of my personality. Yeah. I wanted to make it who I am to this day, but I didn't look into anything about him.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I just got geeked about it, and then I I kind of looked into it.
So what was geeked? That's what I'm waiting for. All you've told me is how cool he is.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I'm ready.
I didn't really look that far into it. I just kind of.
So you were geeked. You wanted to make it about your personality. And he's this really cool guy, but you haven't looked into him at all.
Yeah, no, I just kind of like. I don't know why I'm always looking for that kind of thing. It just seems like everybody has that, but it's probably just because I hang out with you.
Things that they enjoy and like.
No, it's like I don't have an Elvis, which I think is fine. Not everybody has an Elvis,
That's because there's only
there really is. Yeah, so that's just kind of.
Yeah, I don't really know anybody personally that is autistic about it, something like that, like I am. So I wouldn't follow my footsteps there.
Right. Yeah, I suppose.
It took a lot of mental willpower to pull back on those reins.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I think probably the most, like realistically, the most kind of that kind of way of thing that I have is like the the.
Let me tell you, you weren't going down the right direction of this guy being your Elvis if all you fucking did was say how cool he is and then look into it whatsoever.
No, it was just kind of.
So you're very far from it.
Yeah, no. No, it was just it was cool. I looked up like some funny speeches and stuff, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, it wasn't really anything too insane. You know, it was just kind of like a quick thing that came and went, just because I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
6 minutes and 22 seconds in, and still has not told us anything specific about this guy.
Oh, I did.
How fucking cool he is.
Fucking good talker.
And then
He's like a cowboy or something. I don't know.
Nice. He's a good talker and a fucking cowboy. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was just kind of interesting. Because I know like there's a lot of people out there who are like who are big nerds with history and shit like that, and I'm like, yo, maybe this is a motherfucker I just know shit about. It's like the fucking fun fact guy. But
of Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I don't.
Yeah, because he's real cool with the youth today, ain't he?
Yeah, he really is.
Did your brother decided he had a crush on Ronald Reagan, and all of a sudden you like this guy? Where is this coming from?
I mean, it's just like I don't know, because I'm not even like a political guy. It's literally just like I don't know. He just seemed like a tool titty, I guess. He just made a funny joke. I'm just like, yep,
and
that guy's a G.
What was so cool about him?
I don't know. Just that he's like a funny fella. You
don't know.
He was a good talker, I guess. I don't know.
Good talker.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of like spurred on. Like,
all right, I'm getting pissed. Let's go to the next subject. What else you got?
What else do I got? Jesus Christ.
Cool talker. Nice.
Fuck, I don't think I can blow it all. I've been cooking more of my own meals. It's been a lot of fun.
So I got something we can talk about.
Good, please, Lord.
So the NFL is high and mighty right now, very popular. As we're only week 4 into it, we got some exciting things happening. One of them being a new NFL record.
Yeah,
that happened today, Bert.
Yeah, I saw you posted something. I wasn't sure if I should have read it in the moment. I kind of like peeped at it and then I turned it off. But
sure, yeah, no. So we'll talk about it. Now, I still don't know what in the fuck the name of the podcast is of the gentleman's show we went on about a year ago, the football guys.
Yeah.
Kyle and oh fuck, what was the other guy's name? Chicago guy. Anyways, fucking Pete and Kyle.
Exactly. Those fellas.
It was like Tyler, I think, or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I gave them a lot of shit about Josh Jacobs.
Uh-huh.
And I was right about Josh Jacobs, by the way. Not only did he have a mid-fucking season the year after we talked about that, but he was also cut by his team and then signed to the Packers.
Uh-huh.
Doing all right there. Nothing crazy. So I just want to say sit and spin, Kyle. Fucking A.
Okay.
He's recency biasy like our fucking cousin Casino here. Josh Jacobs was a fucking first rounder off because he led the league in rushing yards one time.
Yep.
But now he has set a new NFL record. However, ladies and gentlemen, it's not the good kind.
Okay.
Josh Jacobs is now the official record holder in the entirety of the NFL's history. Not currently, not this season, of all time. Okay?
Okay.
He has the NFL record for the most receptions without a touchdown.
Damn.
He needed one to tie it, and I think that the report said he got 8 today.
Holy shit.
So not only did he break it, he fucking blew it out of the goddamn water.
Wait, so does it mean receptions that led to a tutty, or wait.
I don't know what the first question is, but where you're going.
Has he never even ran it in? Or like, is this a receiving touchdown?
Are you asking if Josh Jacobs has ever scored a fucking touchdown before?
Yeah, I'm just seeing nothing on here.
The guy that led the NFL in rushing yards a couple of years ago, you're wondering if he ever scored
Well, he's got
151
here. Yards don't mean nothing.
Huh?
Yards don't mean anything.
151 what?
He has 151 rushing yards 2 days ago, or 2 weeks ago. Second weekend.
Right. Well, I'm going to repeat the fucking record to you because you are just not picking up.
Yeah, no, I'm reading it right now.
Josh Jacobs has caught the most balls in NFL history without ever scoring a touchdown.
Yeah.
He has 0 receiving touchdowns.
Yeah, that part.
He has over 100 and some catches now.
He's almost
and
200.
He has never scored a receiving touchdown.
Yeah.
He absolutely obliterated the record. And the last guy is like 30 some catches behind him, I think it said.
Wow.
And he retired like 20 years ago, that guy did. So nobody in the league currently has 100 catches without a touchdown.
Wow.
So this appears to be a pretty unbreakable record. And I say fuck him.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Wait,
so basically, he has the most catches without a receiving touchdown.
Oh, so that first part where it's saying fucking...
Yep, I'm getting there. Hang on. Don't spoil.
Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Don't spoil.
Okay, I'll cut that part out.
Yep, don't spoil, dickhead.
Okay, sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, so let me pull up the actual...
Yeah, because I read that first and I didn't understand what it was saying. So then I read the next part.
Well, it's because you fucking did what I told you, what you said you weren't going to do, actually, which was read that. Instead, you went and did it anyways. Then you started getting mouthy with me about it, saying yards don't mean nothing. And I'm like, I didn't say anything about yards. In fact, the only stats I said anything about was receptions and touchdowns. I don't know why the fuck you brought in goddamn yards, but let me tell you, let me go back to my point. Or do you want to finish my point for me? Do you want to continue?
I love doing that.
No, I didn't think
so.
All right. So Josh Jacobs officially has caught more passes than anybody else without a touchdown, meaning he has never scored a receiving touchdown. He has scored 46 rushing touchdowns. So yes, Bert, he has in fact fucking scored a touchdown. Thank you for fucking asking that.
That'd be crazy. Gosh.
Josh Jacobs today on this Sunday, September 29th, had 4 catches, which means he now has 204 catches in his career without scoring a touchdown, which breaks a record that was once held by Gerald Riggs. Now, this Riggs guy played for 10 years, caught a total of 201 passes. None of those went for a touchdown. He bounced around the league a little bit. Looks like he didn't really do anything too crazy. But he does have a Super Bowl ring too, so his career wasn't fraudulent at all. He set that record in 1987, Bert. That means that this record has been held for 37 years, and along comes Josh fucking Jacobs. Yes, sir. So I think he had 200 catches coming into this because I thought he was only 1 away from tying and 2 away from breaking the record.
Mm-hmm.
So he came in with 199 and he ended up leaving with 204. And he didn't score a receiving touchdown this game. So the record is his. Over 200 passes caught without catching a touchdown. Now, what does this mean? Personally, I don't fucking think it really means
I know.
anything.
I was just going to say, I don't think it's necessarily a diss on him. I mean, or not
it's
a diss,
really not because he's a running back.
Yeah.
Running backs aren't really known for their receiving paralysis unless you're fucking Christian McCaffrey or something like that.
But obviously some of them must get some.
Yeah, well, usually you do get them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more of like a perfect storm than anything bad on Josh Jacobs. He has over 200 catches in the NFL, okay? Like, he's not bad. That's a pretty fucking good number of catches to have. He just never scored with them.
Mm-hmm.
And he has 46 rushing touchdowns, so he's obviously not a bad scorer. It's not part of his game and things like that. So I just was like, F this guy. So let me tell you about this love-hate relationship that I have with Josh Jacobs. First of all, I really liked him not growing up because he's not too...
Okay.
I was like in college, I think, when he got...
years. Yeah, 3 years older than you.
Yeah, he's not He's like 6 or 7 years into the league now, I think. But anyways, I really liked him because he was on my Raiders for a while. He was a very good running back. He should have got Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and during his rookie year, obviously. Really started to like him. He came from a pretty homeless background where his family would like live out of a fucking van and shit. So it was pretty cool to see his story. I kind of think I saw some things here and there where once he started getting some money, he kind of turned into an asshole and things like that, but not too bad. Again, this is all from seeing him through social media, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know the fucker. I could be completely wrong on all of this shit, but I'm just speaking off of what I've seen through social media and the games and things like that. He's one of the only people that I have seen publicly bash fantasy football, first of all.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Genius.
There's only a couple of people I can think of where they've actually said, like, no one gives a fuck about your fantasy football team.
Uh-huh.
So he's one of those guys, which I see both sides. Like, as an NFL player, fans can get really shitty towards athletes. Like, what the fuck? You didn't score for me or anything like that. But we won the game, though. I don't give a fuck. You didn't score. Fuck you, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fans can definitely get super greedy with it. However, fantasy football brings in so many more people to the game that never would have been a part of football if it wasn't for fantasy. You're one of them, Bert. So is my friend Gabone. So is some other people. They would have never got into football the way that you guys have if it wasn't for fantasy. It is just that simple.
Yeah, it's a fucking gateway, really.
Yeah, it's a very big thing, and it helps people not only know the game of football more, but know more players. If you're just a fan, or not even a fan, like if you're just someone like my fiance that watches football in the background on her phone while I fucking have 4 goddamn games up at the exact same time, just gawking at it, she's only going to know like who Tom Brady is, who Patrick Mahomes is, things like that. She ain't going to know who fucking Josh Jacobs is.
Mm-hmm.
So to say like nobody cares about your fantasy team and getting so annoyed and publicly uncomfortable with it, not just uncomfortable with it, but a dick about it.
Mm-hmm.
Big turn off for me. Tyler Lockett does like the same thing. I think Tyler Lockett's pretty fucking bad with it. But anyways, so he's one of those guys. He also didn't seem like he cared too much about the Raiders that much either. He was really big on, I need my money, blah, blah, blah. And I know the Raiders kind of did him dirty too, but once he was just kind of seemed like he wanted to get paid what he was worth and shit like that. That was kind of upsetting. And then I got fucking Kyle from the other podcast saying he's so good and everything. Like, he's a great running back too. He literally is leading the league in rushing yards one time, and now all of a sudden he's a top 10 running back. No, he's not.
Yeah.
I'm a Raiders fan too. I shouldn't have to fight this hard against my own goddamn players.
Yeah.
Fucking A, dude. And then, it was... and then now he has this record here. It's like, fuck you, dude. Piece of shit. And my favorite thing is this thing that I screenshotted and put it in there is this record of Josh Jacobs being only a few catches away from breaking this record was brought up in the preseason to his quarterback, Jordan Love. Jordan Love is his quarterback.
Oh, yeah?
The article says Jacob broke the unfortunate record even though Jordan Love was under center for the Packers. Before the season started, Love had promised that he wouldn't let Jacobs break that record. And it says in quote, "No, that's not going to happen," end quote. Love said of Jacobs possibly breaking the record when he was asked about it back in July, quote, "I saw that the other day. I'm surprised he doesn't have any touchdowns yet. Let's see. 197 career receptions, 0 receiving touchdowns. I sent that to him. I said, bro, we're going to get you a touchdown for sure." End quote. And now the record got obliterated. by Josh Jacobs.
Fuck.
Now every catch he has where he doesn't score, he is adding to the record. He's like LeBron James right now. LeBron is currently the highest scorer in NBA history.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody in the history of the NBA has scored more points than LeBron James. So every time LeBron makes a basket, he is literally making history. Tom Brady did the same thing for passing yards when he was on top. So every pass he threw from there on out was history. Now every catch Josh Jacobs has that doesn't result in a touchdown, history.
That's fucking
so
great. Kind of an L on the side, but that's a dub.
Yeah, fuck him, because he's a dickhead. But the reason why I really wanted to drive this home is this article by CBS Sports just makes me so happy because somebody actually held somebody accountable in the NFL. Because I know for a fucking fact, I read this quote from Jordan Love in July of this year. So then when this record was broke, I was like, oh, I wonder what Jordan Love says, but no one's going to say anything about it. No one's going to bring it up or anything like that.
And then they throw some fucking quotes around that motherfucker.
Sure enough. Yeah,
like,
sure enough. Here it is.
Yeah.
This is the same thing that happened when Baker Mayfield had a really good rookie season. And then his sophomore season, everybody was talking about how he literally could be MVP that year. And then the whole Baker thing started to spiral, and he got cut by the Browns and cut by the Panthers and Rams and all of this shit, and people were like, oh, Baker Mayfield's a nobody now. And I'm like, what about these dickheads that said he was going to be the MVP that year? These people should be held accountable for their actions.
They should.
That's wrong. Fucking people can't get away with saying that shit.
Nah.
Without it coming back in to bite them, at least. Should they get fired? Probably. But honestly, no, not really. But they should get a fucking, hey, Jordan, remember when you said this? Yeah. Your teammate not only broke it, he smashed it.
Yeah, and he's continuing to smash it.
He's continuing to smash it now.
Yep.
So that's my favorite part. I just had to talk about that, and I'm just glad that this quote came back, because all too often we have heard this kind of shit in the NFL where there was this big hype around something that this was or was not going to happen, and then when the opposite happens, I never see anybody circle back like, hey, what the fuck, you told me this wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Or what the fuck, you said this was going to happen and here it is not happening.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what happened to
what happened to this
reception in the end zone? Seems pretty easy.
Yeah, seriously. Fuck. So I'm just glad like this came back here, and nobody is better at this than Cousin Casino. That motherfucker will say so much shit, and then all of a sudden it does or doesn't happen, or it doesn't go in his favor, and then he just fucking like forces himself to forget it. Like another thing too, like with the Saints, like I remember like last year, the year before, they were signing Kareem Hunt, and then all of a sudden never saw fucking Kareem Hunt on there. Don't know what the fuck happened. Something happened.
His ass ain't
didn't go there. There's just countless examples of all of this shit. Like, you remember Larry Fitzgerald?
Yeah.
I never saw one post of him retiring.
No.
I did not see one post of him retiring. And he has not been in the fucking league in many years. So I'm assuming he's out of the league.
That is crazy.
I'm going to use my logical thinking skills here and say he's probably done. But yeah, never seen anything in there about Larry.
Oh, Larry.
So... yeah, hope he's doing well, but
fuck.
It just it all came full circle. There's a lot of different things I needed to hit with this story, and I've talked about it enough. But yeah, too many times people say things like this guy's going to be the next GOAT, and then he's not, and then people just completely just say he's washed.
It's like no.
People
shit.
are saying about that with Travis Kelce. Guess what? He went off for like 16 points today. Fantasy. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
My tight end went off for 5. So
she
the one that I kept and traded Kelce away for. Yeah, I mean, our cousin was one of those people that said he's fucking washed. I'm like, it's week 3. Shit. What the fuck?
Shit. Yeah, so, I got fucking bit. I set my motherfucker who gets me 5-6 points every week, goes off for 30 today. I'm like, nice. I'd be winning right now if I put him in. Cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's kind of a separate thing, but you know.
Yeah, that's the way she goes. Anyways,
Yep.
that's my topic. What else did you want to speak about?
Fucking A, man. Do you do a lot of online shopping?
Kinda.
Kinda.
No,
I've heard.
lot, but
I don't remember if it was you or I doubt it was you. Maybe it was you. Somebody I was recently talking to was saying that they order all their groceries online and then they just like.
Nope, 100% was not me.
Okay.
I don't know why you would think that.
I know it didn't sound like you.
I appreciate it. Yep, you're correct. Not me.
Yeah, somebody.
That pisses me off that you think it was.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, I just you know. I mean,
I'm offended actually.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like a you thing, but figured I'd ask. But fuck. No, so I guess that's like a cool thing. I don't really do any shopping online. Maybe I'll do a fucking occasional Amazon, as I've, you know, talked about in the past. But boy, oh boy, I've been getting ads on my phone for Temu. And there's I never really gave it any mind because I was always like, oh, it's like this funny fucking goofy scam website. You know, it's like, oh, we're gonna sell you a fucking Xbox for $15. Haha, this shit is so cool. Cheap items, what? That's crazy. And then it's like everybody else is like shelling out the same. Like people like random YouTubers are doing ads and stuff, trying to make everything look legit. It's like, yeah, dude, look at this fucking thing. It's just so sick. I got one today. Why am I saying today? I'm lying. I got one semi recently, and it kind of blew my mind. I saw some fella that reminds us of probably one of our uncles. There was a nice blue collar fella, and he was. I didn't really realize it was a Temu ad, and I feel like I've kind of already approached it with this angle, and I've kind of fucked it up. But all that to say, Temu sells excavators and backhoes, and I've been doing some research on some different some of their stuff that they have. Like, I thought this was just a bunch of like kids shit, where it's like, oh, funny Xbox, haha, or like stickers, or like clearance toys, the 5 and below discussion from last week, where it's just like fucking actual trash. But not saying that this stuff is not trash, but I see on here, I done some more research. Where is this? But yeah, so I look up heavy machinery on Temu. Let's see what we got here. You never shop on Temu, have you?
I think I've like looked through it. It's like Wish, right? Remember where I would send you like really fucked up shit of Wish?
Yeah.
That we would see.
Yeah, it's kind of I feel like it
Similar
came pretty soon after, because that was like the meme, right? It's like, instead of saying like this is the fucking Walmart version, everybody was like, yo, it's the fucking Wish version of X or Y.
I think I've heard all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Or both of them, I should say.
And then now, I mean, Temu is pretty old at this point, and I think it's kind of blown up into something else. But what I've done is I just searched by like the most expensive shit, and this is fucking actually insane. They have an oil well, like an oil drilling machine you can buy on Temu.
Yeah.
For $17,000. Factory price, 300 meter deep well drilling rig machine. So in case anybody out there is looking at buying heavy machinery.
I just imagine like some manager of something, and they're like, I got us a steel, and they're like, where'd you get it? And they're like, Temu.
My daughter bought fucking balloons off there last week. Yep. I don't know how to tell you this, but yeah, 8-ton hydraulic, long range. They have shit for lifting up engines. This is like the Harbor Freight.
Oh,
jack
I wouldn't
stand
trust
shit.
that.
Yeah,
probably got like Fords and Chevys on there too, and OBO.
Oh, it's great. And then like not even 2 or 3. Like in the recommendeds for that, I see this. I'll just send this to you. I probably can't put this on the show, but Jesus Murphy. And then they have, I guess I'll just explain it. This shit and the recommendeds. So it's pretty cool. I'll let you just look at that, I guess. 100 pieces vibrant cartoon bunny girl vinyl stickers. And it's basically...
Why can't you put this on screen?
You see it? It's pretty inappropriate. I don't know. Maybe you can. Probably can.
Oh, there's pussies out. Never mind.
Yeah, there we go.
Just a bunch of hentai
Yeah, exactly.
stickers.
Uh-huh.
There's like angles of like girls like sitting on a scanning machine.
Yeah. Yeah, and then okay.
Saving this for later.
Exactly. Oh, that's cool.
This shit just grosses me out. I really don't understand how people can. I can understand why, but
Yeah.
like.
But really, you gotta be
4
sick and
interest-free bi-weekly installments too. Nice.
Oh yeah, up to 12 monthly installments. 90 kilowatt. Yeah, so they have.
Why is your search bar still say anime girl? Busted.
What do you mean? Where?
Oh,
What?
busted.
Where? No, it doesn't stop.
Busted. Yo.
Oh, that's pretty funny, isn't it?
Yo.
I didn't look it up. It just filled it in. I swear to God.
Boy. It just filled it in while you're looking at a fucking oil drilling machine.
I did not look that up, I swear. It auto-filled it, I swear.
Sorry, Bert, the evidence ain't on your side. That one you can post on on the podcast. So people can look at that. You can see right there it says Bert fucking in his search it says anime girls.
True.
What if it said anime boys?
Yeah, I'll just like blur it out.
Anime children.
Okay. I'm trying to look up Peterbilt. I want to see if you can buy a Peterbilt on here. What the hell? There's got to be something on here, right? High to low. Oh. There's like fucking mufflers and shit. Airbag suspension. Like, I don't...
Oh, that's for like the lowriders and stuff.
I am convinced you can buy anything on here. This is kind of insane now. I think because it's like you look it up, the oil well drilling machine. Yeah, and then what is this? 7,874-inch depth pneumatic rock bolt drilling rig, water well rig diesel.
All right,
water
I'm ready to
well
talk
drilling
about
rig.
something else. You really know how to make a fucking topic boring. Cool. I don't know why you thought it was necessary to read every fucking word in that description.
Well, I
but
just
cool.
wanted
You can
to
buy
bring it
anything on Temu.
Oh,
So,
there's a gun.
speaking of ordering shit, I got a new story as well.
Oh. What'd you do?
I'm going to take the Rio approach and just start ignoring you and cutting you off. That's what he did, and that ended up being a pretty good episode.
It worked out.
That's 2, maybe 3 topics now that you fucking have ruined and not
Shitted
made
a damn
interesting.
bed on.
Okay, so
Fuck.
I got a new car. I have a Subaru Crosstrek now, and the lesbian mobile.
Hell yeah.
Everybody thinks I'm a liberal now. Everyone thinks I fucking am gayer than shit. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't wrong. Anyways,
I'm here to say they were all right.
yeah, lucky guess. But I ordered some trunk organizers for the Subaru. And what they were these things that you just clipped on the back of your headrest and your trunk area, and then they stuck to the back of the chairs, and then there's a bunch of pockets in them. So some were deep pockets, some were medium sized, some were little, some were like those mesh storage things, things like that. And what I was going to use it for was to play with my pee-pee.
All right.
What I was going to use it for was to store all my sports stuff back there, because I have frisbees, disc golf, basketballs, football, flag football, softballs, like everything in my car, because you never know when someone wants to play.
The moment may strike when you least expect it.
Yeah, exactly. So I wanted to have some more trunk space and put them in the pockets there, so they weren't just all over the trunk there. Really liked it. It was pretty nice. It was pee nice. So I set them up and realized they didn't Velcro to the back of my seats because I have there's like a plastic thing on the back of my seats. So it's like for scuff marks and things like that. So when I fold the seats down, I can put stuff and slide it against it and it won't get tore up. Kind of thing. So, you have to like take those off in order for the thing to Velcro to the back. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to take these scuff things off. So my $20 storage pockets can stick to the back of my thing. It's okay.
Good.
But so I put them on by the headrest. I put everything in there, and something was just really making my leg jump up and down when I sit down. Something was making my fingers fucking start bouncing up and down against the desk.
Okay.
It was just, it looked loose. It looked gross. It looked cheap. I didn't like it. I was just not a fan of it. I realized I could tighten the straps though, so it wasn't just hanging all loose and flopping in the fucking wind. I'm sure if I rolled the windows down, you'd see it fucking waving like a flag in the back with my baseballs and fucking bats and shit in it. I just wasn't very impressed with it. So I went to tighten them, and they were extremely hard to tighten. I don't know why. And I'm like, hey, this is literally like some cheap piece of fucking garbage I bought. I was hoping they were a little bit more high quality, but I guess you get what you paid for. I didn't think I needed to drop too much money on some storage things in a trunk, but I digress.
Here we are.
Anyways,
with our
while I
mistakes.
was trying to tighten it, one of the buckles broke off, and this was literally within a day or two of owning them. So I do what I do best, and I hop in an Amazon chat.
Okay.
No, I actually was like, I went and did the refund thing through like their little AI bot. I'm like, nope, just give me the form. I'll send them back, kind of thing. So I got the form, put them in a box, went over to a FedEx drop thing. Those drop boxes where you can like open them and put the box in and close it.
Yeah.
And FedEx will come and get it. There was a UPS one and there was a FedEx one right next to each other. And I was supposed to do it with UPS. It would not fit in the UPS box.
Shit.
It just wouldn't. So I'm like, damn, I really didn't want to drive across town and go in store to drop this off. I really didn't fucking feel like it.
Fuck no.
And I'm thinking, I don't really give a shit. I would honestly just leave it outside the fucking thing, like right next to it on the side of a road. Like it's literally on the side of a road by my work. So I literally could just set it on the ground and drive away. If I felt like it. I was getting ready to. So I realized it could fit in the FedEx box. And I'm like, FedEx close enough.
We got it.
So I opened the FedEx thing. I put the box in the FedEx thing. I close it. I open the box again, and the box is like just sitting there. It did not fall to the bottom of the little storage thing.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yep. So basically, it's one of those things where you open it, and when you pull it down, like the drawer is closed in the back, so you can't like stick your hand down the chute to steal what's being stored there.
Yeah.
So you put your thing in there, and then you close it, and when you close it, it opens the back up, and you can hear your package fall and hit the ground. So I closed it and then looked again, and it's just chilling. It's just vibing. It is too big. It will not fit.
So you're fucked, basically.
Hang on. So
Okay.
I decide.
So basically, you're
So,
fucked.
I was like, when the guy comes to look, they gotta check
Yeah, of course.
the top.
They have to, right?
The top.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just left it. I'm like, it's stuck in there. I'm kind of being a dickhead saying, well, it's somebody else's problem.
Darn.
Things like that. Darn.
Oops.
At least you're getting paid for it, though, right? And drive away. So I left it there though, and many days have passed.
Oh fuck. Okay.
And I haven't gotten reimbursed.
You're like, did I take down FedEx?
I got into a chat with Amazon yesterday. I'm like, look, I sent it out. I haven't gotten reimbursed yet. Not sure what's happening. So they look into it and they're like, all right, we'll just refund it. And I'm like, it'll be there eventually, I'm sure. Maybe it's just sitting in there still. I think that fucking box for the past week has just been sitting in the entrance of this goddamn FedEx thing.
Holy shit.
Those fuckers have not checked.
Don't give a fuck.
If it's in there. I think they just come in the back, unlock the door, grab the packages and close it and then leave. They do not open the same thing at the front there.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So that thing is just fucking vibing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally just vibing.
Damn.
In the fucking opening of that goddamn thing, I think.
Yeah.
I should drive by and see.
Yeah, I mean, can't hurt. But also, I mean, fuck it, who knows? I love playing the dumb guy card. I've been doing that a lot. That's kind of my go-to, where it's like if I'm dealing with customer support or anything, I don't go out of my way to make their job easier. I don't know why. I think it's...
Yeah, I mean, I'm like that with Amazon too, when they're like, what's the order number? I'm like, you can check.
Yeah, it's like...
I don't know it off the top of my head. I don't feel like going through the emails and checking everything. No. You have it.
Yeah, like my biggest part is like, I'm not going to fucking... Yeah, it's, I don't know. The grammar and shit, I like, fuck you. I'm literally just says, shit's broke, please help fix. Like, I don't even say, like, you know, that's literally it. Shit broke, fix, please. Like, I talk like a fucking baby. I'm like, just fucking help me.
Well, they refunded it too.
Yeah.
So I got my money back. It's no longer my problem.
Yeah. You're just trying to do a good one for the Lord. You know, do what you're doing.
Well, no, not really. I wanted to make sure I got my money. I mean, yeah, I was like, hey, I sent it out, guys. I haven't gotten it
I've done my
yet.
part.
Yeah. Where's my money? They're like, all right, we'll just refund it. Don't worry about it.
Right.
We'll just refund it. Works for me.
All right. Fine.
Do what you must.
Oh, okay.
So they refunded it, and I'm like, it might just be chilling there. And they're like, yeah, don't worry about it.
We got you, fam.
I'm like, okay.
Shit,
all right. I tried. So I find it funny though that it's just fucking chilling there. It's just, and it's been there for like a week. Yeah. Watch FedEx like very much knows it's there too, and they're like, don't care.
We didn't put it there. It's not our problem. It's like, fuck it, somebody's. God damn, somebody's.
All right, Kyler Murray. It's like when they were asking why his receiver didn't get the ball, and he says, you know, it's obviously not my job to do that.
What the fuck? The fuck are you talking about?
People in the comments were like, Kyler, my brother in Christ, it is quite literally your job.
Yeah. You get paid millions
to
of dollars.
Give him the ball.
Yeah.
So
you are one half of the equation. Okay, fucker.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So yeah, we'll see if they ever get it. I don't really give a shit anymore. It's some cheap ass fucking product anyways. So we'll see. Watch it stay there for like 10 years.
Yeah. It just rots and decomposes.
It'd have to be there for a very long time because it's just literally like a bag, like not even a plastic bag. It just rots. Yeah.
Full decompose.
So you had some construction that you wanted to talk about.
That was a fucking Timo shit. Timu.
Oh yeah.
Construction. Yeah.
That was it.
It was the oh fuck, I don't even want to go back into it, but yeah.
I don't either. So I have something we can talk about then.
Yeah.
I got a guessing game for us.
Oh God. I feel like it's been years since you've done one, boy.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So I got one.
Oh, because of Rio.
For you. Yeah. Yeah, because it was my turn and then it was Rio and then it was
me and then now it's
your
you.
Turn. So yeah, it's been a couple episodes.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're to everybody that is new to this, we do this thing from Watch Data where we find a list of things and we guess the probability of something happening or whatever it may be, or just informing all you guys.
Yeah.
As those one people say, what were those people that Rihanna's Billy?
Yeah. Pigeon.
What were they called? Yeah, so
Pigeon
we're going to
folk.
informate you. Here, there's no guessing on this one.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see.
I'm the world's shittiest guesser.
Yeah, well, you're not guessing.
And
Okay,
That's a fact.
here we go. So I have a probability comparison here,
Okay.
and it is what are the odds of you getting famous in these topics here?
Oh, shit. Okay.
So I got the top 10 here according to Watch Data on probability comparison for fame. Just outside of it is a recognized scientist. 1 in 250,000 are your odds of becoming a recognized scientist.
Huh.
Someone like Stephen Hawking, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Albert Einstein, etc., etc. Just outside of it.
Okay.
You have better odds of becoming a recognized scientist than becoming a recognized magician at number 10. The odds of becoming a recognized magician is 1 in 300,000.
Okay.
So, kind of weird that a recognized scientist is more likely for people than a recognized magician.
Yeah. That's. I mean, yeah. I suppose. I'm just thinking of like
Recognized,
groups.
right? Like,
Yeah.
not just like within your group. Like, this is recognizability and fame. This
Yeah.
isn't like in the scientific community.
Right.
This is famous.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever, Watch Data. Okay.
I'm kidding.
You have even lower odds of becoming a famous supermodel. That is 1 in 400,000.
This is sounding realistic. Yeah. I would. This is tracking for me. Yeah.
It's making sense.
I'm more likely to be a famous scientist than a famous model. Yes. With my
Or a
looks,
famous
especially.
magician. Lol.
True. Or that too. Yes.
Just above it, though, literally just above it, is an A-list celebrity.
What the fuck?
An A-list celebrity is an actor at the very top of their acting career. It may be a bankable movie star or an actor who has a strong track record of box office success. 1 in 415,000. So the odds only go up a little bit more. So basically, honey, if you become a supermodel, you're a famous actor. I guess that does make sense.
Yeah. Wait, is A-list the top? Like the top?
A-list celebrity is an actor at the very top of their
Very
acting
top,
career.
yeah.
Do you not listen either? You say you
I
don't
do,
read
but-
when I send you shit, and now you're not fucking listening. Like, it literally says in what I just said is at the top of their acting
Well,
career.
that could just be a turn
And
of
then
phrase.
30 seconds you say is at the top. Holy fuck, I don't know how else to answer it. And 1 in 450,000, you could own a global company. People have become famous for owning a popular or established company
Jeffy
like
Beans?
Jeff Bezos or Steve Jobs or Bill Gates, etc.
Willie? Willie
Kind of
Doors?
crazy. I don't know. I feel like being a famous actor would be harder than becoming a global company owner. I know global's huge, don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah.
but like,
I mean, it's like Papa
don't know,
John.
like-
I mean, what the fuck?
yeah, or
Like,
like
there's
the
so many.
people that invented the paperclip or something. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
There's a lot there.
No
Yeah,
one-
that's a good point.
no one's going to recognize you if you created this global company kind of thing. Now, if you're talking about like owner of a global company like Elon Musk, like, okay, I understand that.
That
That's
level?
harder to do
Yeah.
than being an actor. Yeah. The Jobs, the Musk, the Zuckerbergs, things like that.
Mhm.
But global company? I mean, we could be a global company if we wanted to sell merch like around the world, right?
True. Yeah, we could 100%. Yeah.
1 in 500,000 of becoming a film director.
Film director.
So, you
okay.
have better odds of becoming the owner of a global company than a film director.
It's kind of whack.
Interesting. Spiritual guru is the next one. 1 in 650,000. I'm thinking this is something like it has like a monk on here.
Uh-huh.
So I'm guessing it's some kind of like the Dalai Lama or maybe like a pope or something.
Mm-hmm. That does sound right.
Master, a teacher, guide, expert, or master of certain knowledge or field. Whatever the fuck that means. Apparently you have a lower chance of doing that than becoming a famous Hollywood director. Okay.
Sure.
Getting to the top of the list, you have a 1 in 680,000 chance of becoming a TV producer. So this is what Micah was.
Damn, we
I
talked
don't
to
think he's a famous TV producer, but he's getting there.
So many words. I mean, shit.
We weren't there in the 1 in 680,000 probability, but we had an actual movie producer on our show.
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't really fucking know what I do.
No.
I have, ever since I was a kid, I've taken film classes and acting classes and things like that. I really still don't know what a producer does. I don't.
It's very esoteric. I think it's almost like you either budget it or you resource people to actually create it, maybe? That's what
I don't know, because Micah was like, did the financial stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like he talked about like the investment side of it and giving people money to make their movie. But then I will see things like Jeff Probst is like an executive producer, and Sylvester Stallone produces a bunch of his stuff too. And I guarantee these fuckers aren't going out trying to get money for these things.
It's almost like, yeah, it's like you had a stake in actually making it come to life kind of thing is how I've...
Not just the stake, like a pretty fucking big part of it.
Yeah, like this wouldn't come to be without your help kind of thing, maybe.
Yeah, like... I don't know. The way people talk about what a producer does makes it sound like the fucking director.
No, like,
oh,
what the fuck is
okay. You helped it come to life. You were in charge of making everything come together. Cool. What's the director do then? like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, good point. Good point. You got me there.
So... yeah, I'm still kind of confused what a producer does. Basically, I think it's like the owner of an NFL team versus the GM of an NFL team, right? Like the Bill Belichick's versus the Jerry Jones or something like that. Like... the owner is the one in charge of the entire franchise. They don't really do the building the team part. They definitely can, but they're more on the financial side of it, while the GM is the one that comes in and says, we need a quarterback. Let's, like what we do in Madden, where we make our own franchise, we're trading and we're cutting, and you know the head coach does that too as well.
Oh, it's even like the CEO versus the owner kind of thing too.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so that's like the gist of it, I think. But producers do more than that as well. I think some of them take more of a director role. That's kind of the way Micah was making it sound. Yeah, Micah was making it sound like some take a more director role to it, where they're actually in charge of the creative process, and then some take the financial side of it, which is what he did, is the way I understand it. But still, when I think about it too much, I start getting too many questions.
I start to get sick. I want to gag.
Yeah, I start getting nervy, and I got to up my dosage again. So I'm trying to avoid that. I got to get back on suicide watch. So,
fucking A.
The next thing though is a 1 in 860,000 probability for voice acting. Voice over acting. Voice acting is the art of performing voiceovers to provide information to an audience or user. It kind of blows me away that it's harder to be famous as a voiceover actor than an A-list celebrity, a famous Hollywood actor or a director, a famous TV show producer, a famous scientist, a supermodel. Like, I have a better chance of being me.
Mm-hmm.
I got a decent voice for voiceover. I have a better chance of being a fucking supermodel.
Yeah, I have a feeling
this.
the way this is almost sounding is more like there's more people in this field. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
It's
what
like
I
a
was going to
smaller
say too.
group, yeah.
I think voice actors are probably a dime a dozen kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
but to be, I guess being a famous one, like there's not too many that, at least in the Norman culture of like, oh yeah, you know, like him and his voice acting kind of thing. Like there's that one guy, Nolan Drake or whatever his name is,
Yeah, who
that
does everything.
does literally everything. I don't remember his name, but Troy Baker, he plays Joel in The Last of Us. He does a lot of things too as well. Maybe that's more what they're talking about, like specifically that, not like McConaughey going over to voice acting and now he's a famous voice actor kind of thing.
Probably.
The second to highest is one. So we go from 1 in 860,000 to 1 in 160 million.
Okay.
I love these fucking jumps that Watch Data does. Yeah, what is that? More than 100 times itself?
I think so. Something like that.
Factorial.
Yeah, exactly.
1 in 160 million probability. Being the president
Cool.
of this here United States, or I guess of any country.
There's literally a president. Yeah. I was going to say there's only one at a time. So that's pretty bad.
Yeah, I wonder if that's why it's so high. I always wondered, why is it so hard to become the president? Like, I understand they got to be very picky, but I don't know. Like, maybe it's because politics only lets so many people in while there's thousands and thousands of actors or something. Maybe that's why.
Probably.
You got to jump through a lot of hoops to be the president. But
Yeah.
we go from 160 million to 160 million to 1 in 870 million probability. And that is simply being part of a royal family.
Okay.
Literally being born of the royal family means automatic fame.
Yeah, that's true. You don't got to do much for that. Fucking A.
Yeah. So that is the lowest odds you have at becoming famous, is being born into a royal family.
Huh. Easy dub. No shit.
Easy dub indeed.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fame probability.
How many were on that
It's
total
not about
list?
podcasts, and so that must mean it's not too far out of the scope of things.
True. How many were in that whole video?
A bunch.
There were a shit ton.
Yeah, I just went to the end and screenshotted the
last like 10 or whatever.
top 10 ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There were more, but
Right.
just kind of wanted to talk about
Right.
those ones. Nothing about Survivor either. So,
Oh shit. Damn. Okay.
Jeff, please fucking call me. Goddamn cocksucker.
Someday.
All right. We got about 10 minutes or so left.
Yeah.
I can give you guys a brief update before we wrap her up today on your daddy's flag football career as a head coach.
Yes.
Your loss. Did I say what team I am? The Rams?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yep. So your Los Angeles Rams are now 2-0.
Fuck.
We got ourselves another fucking dub out there, ladies and gentlemen.
Literally easy.
We'll take it. This week we got the New Orleans Saints, and they got a crazy fucking athlete out there that I'm going to double team every goddamn game.
Fuck.
They literally got Kamara. Like, he's got Kamara's hair and everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we're locking that kid down as much as possible, and we'll be fine. I think they have like a Jamaican head coach too, so it's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. They're
Yep.
from the area. Are they imported?
I don't know.
Another state?
Not sure. He don't sound like he was born from around here, but he's here now.
Yeah. Don't know how he got here, but he's here
Yeah,
now.
not sure how or when, but he's definitely here. They didn't travel to this.
I was gonna say it seems like a pretty not travel thing.
They didn't travel to a different YMCA. I'm sure they would have just signed up for theirs, but
fuck, I hope.
It fucking rained cats and dogs at this goddamn game. My undies were soaked. My socks were soaked. My shoes were soaked. I mean, everything was soaked to the bone, but we still got ourselves a dub. We started off with deep passing touchdown, got ourselves a tub. We tried to go for 2, didn't get it. Then last play of the half, they went and got themselves a touchdown and got the 1-point conversion afterwards. So we went into halftime 7-6. Kind of expected to lose now. I didn't really think we were going to get back in there, but we did one handoff on our quote unquote 5-yard line and fucker housed it. So he went like 95 yards.
Fuck that.
They're not full fields, by the way. They're
gonna...
literally maybe 50 yards long,
okay.
If that. I doubt it. They're more like 40 yards, but
that's cool.
He housed it, and then he scored the 1-point conversion too, so that got us up to 13-7, and then that was the final score. The other team couldn't score. They got close. They had this kid with blonde hair, long blonde hair, and I said, everybody else do what you normally do, except you, pointed at my best defender. You mirror that fucker.
Yeah.
You go everywhere he goes, okay? We're not putting this asshole on him. He's fucking literally has glue on his fingers from 4th grade class, like arts and crafts. No.
What the fuck?
You're sticking with him. And they got close a couple of times, but we got him. The ref goes, you guys got one more play left offense when we were on offense, and then that's the end of the game. And I'm like, we don't need another play. We're winning. It's 13-7, and you said we have one more fucking play.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just take the ball and spike it straight into the fucking ground then.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this shit.
Could you do that?
Well, you could.
Yeah.
Kind of defeats the purpose. The ref obviously wanted us to run a play, and again, it's not competitive flag football. It's
right.
a youth YMCA thing.
Right,
so
right. You're out here sweating. The fucking sweatband. You got your clipboard, everything.
One of the girls comes up to me and she's like, "Can we pass it?" And I'm like, I don't want to fucking throw an interception here and have them house it. No, thanks.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm good. We'll run it. So we hike the ball, hand it off to a kid. Kid runs back into the end zone, almost for safety. He got out beforehand, though.
That would have been fun.
He got out of the end zone. I think it would have just been 2 points, but still, I'm like, what are you fucking doing, idiot?
Hell no. So wait,
I should have told the girl that took the ball, like, take the snap, turn around, and fucking punt it out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
Keep it far away.
Get rid of that shit. How do you guys go for a PAT if you can't?
So
did you say you can kick or no? I think
no. So you go either from 5 yards away for 1, you get 1 play to score from 5 yards away, or you go from 10 yards away for 2.
Oh, neat.
So you got 1 play to score 1 point.
But see.
This is after you score, so that's how.
How the fuck do you run for flat? Oh, I guess you just juke the shit out of them.
Yeah. It's easier to juke people out in flag than it is in two-hand touch, because in flag you actually have to grasp the flag and pull it in order for it to happen.
A flag.
Those fuckers slip out all the time.
Do they have a flag on each side?
Yep.
Okay.
They got one on their left and they got one on their right, depending on the flag. Sometimes they got one on the back too by their ass crack.
Okay.
Sometimes the flags come out. Sometimes the whole belt will come off, like the whole belt just comes unclipped. They're hard to grab. I've played plenty of flag, and Sports Science, I think, did like some research thing on it, and it's literally harder to grab a flag than it is to make a tackle on somebody.
Okay, yeah. So it definitely sounds like you gotta really have it. Mm-hmm. Can't just go for a shoelace or something.
Well, you gotta grab it and pull it. Yeah.
I mean, it's basically whatever.
I mean, I've had people go to grab my flag and their hand just slides right down it like a cock, and I keep running.
Like, not close.
Yep.
Not even close.
I've had it to where I've heard shit rip, like it sounds like a flag, but it was something else. It wasn't the flag. The flag's still on. So you literally just keep going until there's times where you literally see people grab your flag and they can't pull it for whatever reason.
So it doesn't count until it's like out of your thing.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking
No,
pin
you
in a
have to
grenade.
rip the flag off. It's Velcro, yeah. It's a Velcro thing, so you literally just have to pull it off. So most of the time you grab it and that's it. Like it comes off, but there are times to where it just slips right out because you're running, the opponent's running. It's a quick bam bam. They juke you up, kind of thing. You got to react, things like that. People also do different moves in flag where they'll like dip their hips so people can't grab their flags.
Okay.
Which is something you would never do in real football because they just fucking put their crown of their helmet on your chin strap at that point.
Yeah.
And literally fucking kill you.
Going for the home run. Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to do some cute shit. So yeah, so it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing it. I can't really find anybody to play with me anymore. So
damn.
I just resorted to coaching instead. So we're 2-0. We got Saints this week. We'll see how it goes. My fucking playbook that I drew up got destroyed.
Oh,
and those
rain?
fucking kids were just so entertained about how terrible the pages were.
That's so funny.
I couldn't even turn the pages, and I'm like, you little shits, can we just I remember like there's this like I'm talking about this play here. One kid's literally got his back towards me, like staring off into the distance, like watching something.
Like, hey Timmy, you dumbass.
He's like, huh? Like looking at the fucking clouds. Like his ass
nose.
is literally pointing towards me. Yeah. I'm like,
ass.
you're not even like, yeah. You're not even like faking it, dude. Like you are obliviously like looking off and not even like facing me and then just like looking behind my shoulder or something, just into la la land. Like his entire back was towards me. While everyone else is looking at the playbook, this dickhead's fucking staring off at the fucking school next to us or something.
What the hell?
So
you're just hurting cats.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
I'm just yeah, and I'm just like I don't know, like snapping my fingers in front of them, like I don't. I always get nervous to like I don't know how to say this. Like touch them. Like their shoulders, like hey, like tapping their shoulder and shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's because I've seen you get in trouble for so much stuff, so it makes me really nervous. It makes me nervous to do it. And I'll be like, I'll try to huddle up, and it's very fucking. I don't know why they have such a hard time with this. So I say huddle up, and I stand there with my back towards the defense.
Okay.
Because I don't want them to see the playbook. And I said, I want my center right here in front of me, my center.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want my slot and my Y right next to my center. Shoulder to shoulder, get close. Then I want my X and my Z next to those guys, quarterback, running back, standing behind them. And these fuckers cannot understand what I'm talking about.
Holy shit.
I'm like, I'll be like, who's my center? And like, I guess I'll do it. And while I'm trying to get the center to stand right in front of me, someone's like, can I be X? Can I be Y? Can I be slot? Can I be running back? I'll throw it here. I don't want to throw it. Can I sit out here? And I'm like, center, stand right here.
Yeah.
Like I'm like pointing at a single blade of grass right here. Stand here.
Here.
Okay. Now, who stands next to this center on the playbook? That's correct. My slot. Slot. Stand right here.
Just fucking lining them up like soldiers.
Yeah. Do I got to get cones out?
Please.
Stand on this fucking cone.
Fucking like laser pointers for the cats.
Yeah.
Right there,
Yeah.
dummy.
Don't do that. Then they'll probably start smacking at the ground like a fucking
true,
cat, like
fuck.
Penny does too. So
Fuck.
something's working though. I mean, we did a double reverse and we fucking fooled the shit out of them Cardinals. But we had a big boy running that one. Shouldn't have had him doing it.
Yeah.
Yep. He was huffing and puffing and we got good yards on it, but probably could have housed it if we had ourselves a athlete out there.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So this dad always suggests plays too. He's like, you got to do this. And I always think, fuck you, dude. This is my goddamn team. And then I watch the play. I'm like, it's a pretty good play.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Shit.
He's like, have everyone go to the left except the center because no one ever guards the center. No one gives a shit about him. Easy touchdown. I'm like, all right, that's pretty good. We'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, just dump it off to the center. Cool. I like it. All right. Well, that about does it. I will let you guys know how everything else goes. Also, quick update to you sesame seeds. Bert and I are officially all caught up on our highlight clips, both on TikTok and Twitter. I know we're ironing out some kinks with it, but we have them done. They are completed. All of the individual clips are done and over with. They are completed.
Yeah.
So you guys can check us out on TikTok and Twitter to get cute little highlight clips for you guys if you want a little bit more Burton Burger content. Also, the color or comment your county TikTok is over 150 followers now. It is starting to take off, and we're starting to get some people to sub over on the YouTube too. Huge. So she's growing. I need to get a little more followers on there before I can actually link our Twitch. I really want to link our Twitch and get people hanging out with us on Twitch. So if you haven't come and said hi to us on Twitch, make sure you guys do it. We miss you.
We do.
Chill with your cuzzies over on Twitch. But as soon as I can link our Twitch over on that, I will do that and then force people to follow us on Twitch so I could color in their stupid fucking county.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll make some more friends there. So it's kind of like legal botting if you think about it.
Yep, that's basically what it is. Yep.
It's like the most moral way to bot, so we'll take it.
Fuck yeah, we will. Goddamn.
We will take
Players
it.
Gonna play.
Yes, they is. All right. Well, that is pretty much it, though. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening to this episode of the Burton Burger Podcast. Make sure you guys are all following. And if you can, go ahead and give us a 5-star review on Spotify. I don't want you to be honest. Lie if you have to.
Please lie.
Give us 5 stars. And if you can, leave us a review, too. Apparently, that's a thing. So,
yeah. We love reading them.
Yeah, we might even read them here on the show. So make sure you guys all go and leave us 5 stars. And don't forget, at the end of the day, it's only comedy. Calm the fuck down.
Chill. What the fuck? What the hell?
Serious, we chill the fuck out. And don't forget, we are still just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. All right, ladies and gentlemen, gents and ladies, thank you for chilling. Thank you for vibing, and we will see you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Gooby Goobsters.
Gooby Goobington.
Why can't you put this on screen?
Maybe you can. Probably can.
Oh, there's pussies out. Never mind.
Yeah, there we go.
Just a bunch of hentai.
Yeah, exactly.
Saving this for later.